All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the People Cave. Presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my left, Dave, Mr. Fajita Boy Swag himself. Rough.
Got to tell you, the People Cave thing has stuck around longer than I thought it would.
You got it. The people love it, dude.
It's the best we could come up with. That says a lot about us.
I've actually commissioned a muralist to come in here and paint something on the wall over there that says the People Cave. So it'll be there permanently.
So we're just all spelunkers.
Yeah. You can look at it that way.
I don't know what that means.
One who spelunks.
Cave dwelling. People who enter caves.
Okay.
A spelunker.
I've been in a cave before.
You spelunked.
Guys, let me reference the curators of pop culture over at Dumois, because according to them, none other than Sydney Sweeney was spotted at Ranch 616 in Austin in the last few days.
Really? She was at the MTV Awards last night.
I was also spotted at Ranch 616 in the last few days.
Really?
So was Pauly Shore, weirdly.
Hey, I'm on Dumois right now, and I don't
Who's a
see
bigger
anybody.
name?
I feel like I'm not on Dumois' radar quite yet.
Yeah, I'm on Dumois.
It's early.
I'm not seeing anything.
More relevant right now, Pauly Shore, Dylan, or Sydney Sweeney.
Ooh.
It goes Sweens, me, then Pauly Shore.
You can make a case that she won 3 awards last night, the MTV Awards. You can make a case that winning those awards is like actually bad for your brand.
Did she get slimed?
I don't know.
Did she get a little spaceman
Oh, that's MTV.
trophy?
No, this is like the movie awards, so you get like a bucket of popcorn.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's gold, though. Not real gold.
No one at the awards could do the popcorn trick that you did at Top Gun, though, because it's actually an award made out of like metal and
Bronze.
yeah, stuff like that. And so it's hard to drill a hole in the bottom.
I bet you could find a way.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, you could. You could enlist a team.
Yeah. You might get banned from the MTV Awards.
No, you find a way.
What would you wear
could
if you
get
went
some-
to those?
You get some engineers out of Germany to come build it for you. You guys aren't there yet. All right.
Is this a
Where?
Saul reference?
No.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out on that.
The Germans.
Yeah, I lost track of where you guys were.
In
Yeah.
what?
Nothing.
Life?
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
yeah, life. What are you doing?
is the AC on in this place? Because it's chill and shivery in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, Chillin' Dylan was a nickname at some point in my life
That makes sense.
when I was a wee lad.
Like 6th grade.
I don't remember the grade. But I want to get to this chip draft and just absolutely embarrass you
Shut
guys
up.
and send you crying to your wives like, oh, Dylan bullied me on the chip draft today. Just absolutely body bag you guys. I
Men
can't
will literally draft chips instead of going to therapy.
wait. They will.
Dylan, do you have any nicknames that you've had in the past that like you absolutely hate that you would like? We just need to tell everyone right now that it's off limits.
Oh, I know one.
Yeah, there's one, but I'm not going to say it.
It's less of a nickname, more of like maybe an abbreviation of sorts.
Is it like Dillums? Is it like Kiddums?
I know what you're saying, but there's
DJ.
there's one that's worse.
He hates DJ.
Deej.
Don't let our friend Deej hear that.
No, he's more DJ like than you though.
I didn't know his
actually-
name was David until recently.
DJ being a part of our lives now has really taken the pressure off of that nickname from me, because there can't be 2 DJs in a squad.
Wow, that's pretty crazy turnaround considering you didn't want to work with him originally.
Mm-hmm. You were like, I hate this guy.
You're like, he just doesn't have it.
No,
I'm
it
his-
took
I'm his
one
number 1 fan.
It took one podcast recording of Dylan and DJ being together before Dylan DJ shot to the top of Dylan's rankings.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Every day I would wake up to a text being like, dude, this DJ guy is so funny.
DJ is perfect.
Pete got the quote tweet from Jalen Rose last night. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Did
He
not.
noted that Jalen Rose's outfits from game 1 to game 2 in the pregame aged about 60 years or so. And Jalen saw that tweet and just quote tweeted it with Renaissance Man.
I mean, his game
That's a
one
big
his
get.
game one fit was hilarious. Not because I actually liked what he was wearing, but him next to everybody else in the lineup of people, it looked like he was from the future.
It really did.
It was awesome.
Want to give a shout out, say congratulations to Club Cool's own Philip Battaglia and his wife Ashley.
Oh yeah.
Welcomed a beautiful baby girl into the world.
A lot of
Let us
beautiful
be the
babies.
first.
A lot of beautiful babies coming to the
Oh,
world
yeah,
lately.
Babies. Congrats to them.
It's like we're in Vegas.
Love them.
I'd also like to extend a happy birthday to a good friend of the program, the velour sweatsuit king himself, Flounder on to Fly.
Wow. Big day.
Happy 30th.
Wow. Happy birthday to Flounder.
Should
That's
I
our
post a
guy.
photo of he and I together in Las Vegas for everyone to see?
I think you should. Now's the time.
Is it the one I'm thinking of?
It's been a while
Is
since
his hand on your back?
it's massaging my back a little bit.
It's not. It's not the one where you're watching on the side, watching him just hands out
My
at the when we're drinking a bottle of champagne that KJ ordered for some reason.
my bachelor party was just a 3-day Flounder photo shoot, basically.
Yeah.
And he crushed it.
Yeah. We should run it back.
There's not a more photogenic person in America.
No,
It's like Sydney Sweeney,
tracks.
Flounder.
Dude, chill out. Is that where you're at Ranch 616? You heard she was there and you just raced there?
No,
Like, Brittany, we got to go to Ranch 616.
no.
What'd you get?
Oh, you ready for this?
No, we'll wait for this weekend and fun.
Are they still doing a DJ inside on weekends?
There was.
Or
no
did you sit
DJ.
outside?
Where's the joke?
If the DJ was inside or not. DJ.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
that took. I went
How did
over
that
my-
take you guys so
That was
long?
over
What's
my
your
head.
problem?
Hey man, I'm moving a little slow,
Hey.
dude.
good thing
Hey.
the studio audience picked up on it really
Hey,
fast.
They're
man.
quick, man. I've always said that about our listeners. These guys, they don't mess around. They pick up everything.
Hey man, I got into one over the weekend, dude. So I'm moving a little slow. So y'all are gonna have to bear with me.
I'll bear hug you.
It's my new character.
Hey, guess what? Tomorrow, Patreon, worst of, send in your stories. We already got some in the hopper. Send them to worstof@washmedia.com. If you want to get a little taste of what we're doing, head over to patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. You can also go to washmedia.com, click the worst of logo, and submit your story there. They're always anonymous. Even if you have a news story that you want to send us, we're always open to that too. But yeah, it should be a fun one on Patreon tomorrow, patreon.com/circlingbackpodcast. We'll be doing Dad Pod in a couple weeks. Or if you just want to leave a voicemail for the squad, 888-618-4422. Again, 888-618-4422.
Hey, and if you're new here and you're into the cinematic universe of Marvel,
I'm new.
we dropped some evergreen content last Tuesday, so check it out.
Dylan-
It's the podcast you didn't know you needed for
It's always
the cinematic
green.
universe.
Well, I'm just scared because, like, what if this podcast takes off for these guys? You and I need a rival podcast, and with Love Island starting, I think we might need just to go to the villa together.
Well, I'll do that with you. I'm not playing, man.
Oh yeah,
Don't tempt me, dog.
I've done it before, but it was with Micah and my wife.
Screw Micah. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, why that seems
No,
unnecessary.
I just want that mic. That's all I'm saying.
I might watch tonight.
Have you ever before?
No, I've seen clips.
Just so you know, it is an absolute undertaking of
Oh wait, is it not? It's every night, isn't it?
David. It's
Yeah, I don't know if
it's
I-
on it's
an
it's
hour?
on when all the time.
How many hours a week?
Will, how many hours a week is it on?
Love Island. Well, it depends how you want to take it in. You can either do just 4 1-hour episodes, and then you can do a little chaser on the weekend with their kind of behind the scenes content. It's only 4
So,
hours a week, dude.
Do they drop all of the episodes and then you just work through them?
No, I watch them as they come out.
So,
Did it just drop one every night for 4 nights in a row?
Yeah,
if I waited,
Jesus.
let's
You could
say I
feel-
was into binge watching.
Dave. Let's say
just
you're a
hypothetically.
certified binge boy. If
It
you
is
want,
the most bingeable show of all time.
Yeah. If you want to really binge it, Dave, then
Yeah, I
you can
do.
you can wait till it goes on Hulu, and then they will upload the episodes in a more voluminous manner.
It's a good word. Voluminous.
Voluminous. Hey, can I read a couple reviews for the squad?
Certainly.
This says soundtrack of the summer. It's from Dear Batty. I think that's a play on Beer Daddy. He's the Beer Daddy.
Oh, okay.
He's
Guy
the father
drinks.
of beer.
Clearly drinks in his garage.
Longtime listener and lover of the pod. Shouts to all my backer bruvs. Anyway, this is more of an unsolicited recommendation. How did Shaggy and Sting release a reggae Sinatra cover album without Will giving us a review of it? Some people are saying it's the soundtrack of the summer. Definitely gonna have to.
I'll check this out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to touch base on this for sure. We got a 1-star review. You want me to read it? It says, "When did these idiots become such libs?
Okay.
IDK, what happened? I can't stand the politics on this show. We're always talking politics, dude. We're the politics boys.
What?
Y'all are not important. Your opinions don't matter. Stick to comedy. Sad that these pricks have gotten so arrogant and self-righteous.
Oh, really?
Dude,
I've always
call
been-
us the righteous brothers.
I've always been pretty arrogant, so.
Yeah.
We don't talk politics at all. Like at all.
I mean,
we were a little displeased with the elementary school shooting that happened recently. Maybe that happened.
Hey, man. Hey, just keep it to yourself.
Hey,
bud.
dude.
Sorry.
Pipe down over there, man.
Hey.
Sorry.
How dare you?
Seriously.
Okay.
Back off, war child.
Uh-oh. It's time, baby, to recap this weekend in fun. Presented by 10,000.
What's this guy doing?
Hey, guess what? Father's Day, it's imminent. You guys familiar with this thing? It's a day for the dads. We're all dads here. And guess what? Dylan, no more dad shorts at the gym, my guy. It's time to upgrade your stuff to 10,000. Dylan, you've actually, I'm going to give you a lot of credit right now.
Well, thank you.
You used to have the most dad short gym game I've ever seen.
Okay. Well, okay.
Now, you're a certified athlete out there.
Yeah. I mean, my style at the gym wasn't that bad. I had like maybe one or two pair of mesh shorts that went close to the knee.
Okay, let's not talk about
on.
you then.
Put your finger away. Don't point at me.
I'm
You
going to
had
tumble
some
you all
shorts.
day.
You had some shorts that looked like you got them off like the clearance rack in 1999, like some old and one shorts.
They're just a bit old.
Well, Dylan, you're making an effort to become a more current dad in terms of the grand scheme of, style and
The
stuff.
style that I strive for is cool dad.
But think about all the dads out there who aren't striving for that and who could just become a cool dad by just getting some 10,000s.
Oh, you mean the lamos?
Yeah. 10,000 is the best Father's Day gift. I would, to be honest, as someone who's purchased 10,000 without our promo code and just bought them full price, I would love to get these as a gift from my wife or my son. My son does not know how to use Apple Pay online.
Your partner and your son.
Yeah. But like, just ask for some gear that you're actually going to use. And yeah, I'm talking about 10,000. They make the highest quality, best fitting, and most comfortable training shorts that we've ever worn. Whether you're rocking the 7-inch interval shorts, you can even check out their shirt game. They got the versatile shirt.
Oh,
you know why they call it that?
They're very versatile. Their shirts are phenomenal. They have a long sleeve shirt I can't stop wearing, David.
I wear them around the house quite a bit.
I mean, these things are the best training things of all time. They're my goat.
I concur.
I'm trying to get a good sweat in. Yeah, I'm tossing these on. If I'm going for a little brisk walk with my my dog on a shady street, but it's still hot out there, I'm trying to just get those shorts over my rumpus,
Okay.
You're just putting the shorts on is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a weird way to say
I'm painting a picture, David.
It's a weird picture, man. I don't think anybody wants
Your
that.
rumpus.
This brand believes in being better than yesterday, a stoic dedication to continuous improvement, not overnight success. They have a team of over 200 athletes test their gear to ensure the perfect design, fabrics, trims, and fit. And they got free shipping and free returns and a lifetime guarantee. 10,000 is offering our listeners 15% off your purchase. Go to 10,000.cc/circling to receive 15% off of your purchase. Again, that's 10,000.cc/circling. Go make it this memorable Father's Day for all the daddies out there. Dylan, what did you get into this weekend?
Thanks for asking, Will. I've been sitting over here for the past 5 minutes trying to remember what I did Friday night, and I have absolutely no recollection of what I did Friday night.
You went to an Italian restaurant with your wife and ate food.
I did?
And then you and I had drinks together.
Oh, that was Friday.
Yeah, I'm glad it was a really memorable time for you. So I will forego my this weekend in fun, and I will just tell it from Dylan's perspective.
Wait, where did we have dinner?
I don't know where you had dinner because I didn't have dinner with you. I just said that. I thought you guys had dinner at that Italian place on South Congress.
Vespaio?
We didn't go to Vespaio.
Vespaio.
I know we did. We had sushi on South Congress.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we had sushi.
Oh.
We went
What
out
kind
for
of
some
sushi? What'd you go with?
I'm a big nigiri guy. So we got an array of different pieces, but nigiri has always been and will continue to be my favorite. We got the fatty salmon was the best one of the night, in my opinion. And I drank some Sapporos. I love Sapporo beer. Love it.
Who doesn't?
Some people probably don't. I don't know. I'm not one of them. Anyway.
I'm good with Sapporo, good with Asahi.
Then we went down the street to grab an after-dinner cocktail, and the Freezies were there.
Yeah, we snagged a last-minute babysitter for the night so we could go out and have a little date night, and then Dylan just derailed it.
It was unplanned meeting the DeFreezes, but they were there, so we had exactly one drink with them, and it was lovely. Then we went home.
We saw a live band play, and Dylan tried to sing with them, and I heard something I never thought I'd hear before. Brittany said the words, "I love Dylan's voice."
She did.
I was like, what's wrong with you?
She took me to the gas station. It was fantastic.
So y'all really drank quite
So
a
y'all
bit.
ended your night at the gas station.
Yeah.
What were you getting there?
Gas.
Oh,
Chips.
ooh, more on that.
Some takeys.
Don't say that.
Stop.
How do we
You're
say
gonna
it?
get you're gonna get body bagged.
Is it
dude.
Takis?
They're Takis, yeah.
Takis
Saturday.
like NBA Jam. Like J-Bone steals it.
Takeys.
That's what he would say.
Yes, probably what he would say.
Saturday we went to a baby shower and then a wedding shower back to back. The first one there was a slip and slide flip cup tournament, and I don't want to brag, but I was basically the MVP and my team won the whole damn thing.
I heard you walked into the party and said, "Everyone move over. Mr. Frat is here to win the games."
I was, I mean, for me, flip cup's like riding a bike. I'm so good. I'm so good, and I picked up right where I left off. Last time I played was probably, I don't know, 7-8 years ago, and I could not miss.
Did
What
you
kind of
cheat?
slip and slide?
Did you cheat?
Inflatable?
Was
big,
it
big
Crocodile
inflatable.
Mile?
I don't know what that is. Big inflatable with a pool at the end of it. It was a scene.
Yeah.
Did you cheat in Flip Cup?
Absolutely not. I don't need to cheat. I'm so good.
So
You're not bad.
you
You're not-
cheated, but you're denying it because that's a smart thing to do.
We've
If
got
you're
the
listening,
cups here.
if you're listening, I'm better at flip cup than you are.
Is this like how you're really good at Golden Tee at like you don't really ever play and like when you had a chance to go play like a tournament you just didn't?
I never had a chance to go play in a tournament.
In my mind you did.
I feel like you did. I feel like we finagled
I
something.
mean, there are open tournaments around the country. I just never
go play.
Yeah,
I
the
think
closest one was in Houston, and
You're
there was
throwing
like
it all away for
there's
a
a big entry
podcast.
fee. It was a whole deal.
You're throwing your life away for this show.
I know.
What if like you were the Golden Tee champion of the United States and you got like a belt or something
I
that went
easily
along
could
with
be.
it?
I easily could be.
You could at least get a Golden Tee machine for here.
Just supplement your time at Wash Media by being the Golden Tee guy. That's the best marketing you can get for our podcast.
You're right. There's a spot in this office for a machine too.
How annoying would it be though to have to hear that sound while we're trying to record?
Well, there would be a no play rule while we're recording, while the recording light's on.
Even when we're not, even we're just like trying to work it.
Yeah, we're close quarters around here. It would get pretty.
We could get like a soundproof booth built around it.
Yeah.
I just got some news. We have our first announcer for the Saudi Golf.
Okay.
Are you guys familiar with the name Arlo White?
No.
He does. You shouldn't be, to be honest. He does every major soccer game for the EPL in the United States. He's a very big name who has a very strong brand for himself. This is a dicey move for him at
It
the very
is.
best. I'm sorry, Dylan.
Emphasis on dice.
I went
you
to
go.
Ranch 616 Saturday night and I got chicken fried steak. There, I said it. I got chicken fried steak.
So for the first time,
Congrats. That's
so for the
awesome.
first time ever since declaring that chicken fried steak was your favorite food,
Trickin'?
chicken fried steak, it's the chicken fried steak. You get down by the creek. You finally had it.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, they do a good chicken fried steak.
Where was this?
Ranch 616. Me and Swains were there. Swains.
Don't call her Sweens.
Did you get a Sunday to end your meal?
I did not.
Okay. Probably wouldn't have eaten it anyway.
Dude, remember we got a Sunday at the place we went on
You
Friday.
didn't even offer me a bite of your ice cream sundae.
It was so massive.
Asshole.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
And then last night, the wife and I, we saw Top Gun. And
Man.
sitting no less than 5 seats over from me, maybe 6, intern Dennis, a.k.a. call sign kill shot. He was there.
I only know him as Killshot.
You didn't get a
so-
pick?
No, I didn't get a pick. I
You didn't
see
do a
him
jersey. You didn't do a post movie jersey swap with him.
No.
Was he wearing a Hawaiian?
It was dark in this movie theater. I didn't really check his fit, but I'm sure he was dripping. His brother was there too. Nice fella.
Okay, I've had several people ask me this, and I think you're a good person to decide this, as you've seen it now both in IMAX and
Brittany
regular.
loved it, by the way.
How would you recommend that people see it in IMAX, or would you say just go see it?
IMAX adds a little to the experience, but you're gonna have a fantastic time going to a traditional theater. But just please see it in a theater. That's the most important thing here. Step out, pay the whatever it costs now, $17. I don't know what it is.
Did y'all know
Go to
Brett?
the theater.
So I talked to Brett after that movie. He didn't like it. He said it
Yeah.
felt like propaganda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was like this whole rant. He like sent me like an article. It was weird.
Dude, I've been saying Brett's like so political lately.
Yeah.
It's
He's
a
way
little
too
much.
political.
Dude,
like,
it's
dude,
so
can we
aggressive.
we're just trying to talk about like our plans this week.
Yeah. We had a fantastic
Did you
time.
eat food?
She loved it.
Did you eat food during the movie?
I got a pizza and it was really good.
Yum.
Yeah. And we got a bottle of wine.
I guess that's why you don't remember Friday.
Well, the bottle of wine was yesterday.
I'm shaming you.
Strawberry wine.
Anyway, great weekend. Let's hear about you guys, your weekends who don't add up to mine, probably.
No, they don't. We took it way easy. We went to Matt's at like 5:45. Still very crowded. Route roads.
With the kid in the mix, like I'm not showing up to Matt's with him after 5:15.
I thought being there before 6 would be enough, but we only waited 15 minutes. But it's that first initial line where you're waiting to put your name in that's just defeating, because it's like, this is a line just to tell them I want a table. But it was fine. It was good. Good food. Good stuff. Enchiladas again. That's my go-to. I can't stop eating them, man.
Dude, you're on your enchi grind.
Squeeza.
You know, I got some chips and salsa.
I don't want to talk about it. I thought you weren't going to bring that up anymore. You know I've got a problem with that.
Dude, Dave literally called a meeting
sorry,
last
man.
week for you to stop bringing this up, and you're still just fucking bringing it up.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You know what, Matt's 2 of those chips equals 1 whole tortilla.
Right. We've gone through this.
You know Jacksonville's the biggest city by landmass?
Well, only in the
Contiguous United
lower
States.
The
48.
chip draft, are we allowing specific chips from restaurants?
no branded chips only.
This is something you have to get in the grocery store.
Branded
Even if you-
chips only.
Even if you chose the Matt's chips, I would tell you to repick.
yeah,
I'm not saying
no
it's
longer on the
other
board.
restaurants.
No
Matt's not
longer
the
on the
only
board.
place, Will.
That'd be a dumbass pick, man.
Didn't do anything Saturday. I watched more College World Series this weekend, Friday through last night, than I've watched in my entire life, and that's not even
Big
an
same.
exaggeration.
Same. No idea why.
Well, so I mean, there was just, I feel like there's even, okay, T-State's in the they got a game tonight to move on,
Eat them up, man.
but there's a lot of intrigue. Dylan, you've been maligning the Tennessee team for their antics.
Privately up until this point, but
So
yeah.
last night I was waiting on the T-State game, and I flipped over to the Tennessee game. See what these guys are all about. Total dickheads. Love it though.
Tennessee
Love it.
baseball, really, really good team.
Uh-huh.
Incredibly chachi. Next level chachiness. All-star chachas. Hall of Fame chachas, you might even say.
The more college baseball I watch, the more like I kind of understand Dylan.
Like his general vibe.
Yeah.
Can you guys have a bet that where if Dylan loses something in too much dip, he has to shave the Oklahoma goatee that he's
Oh
since
my
coined on
God.
Twitter?
Is that the under the chin?
It's just the
a
chin.
little chin
The
music.
little
yeah.
chin
Yeah.
patch.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's
Why is
really
that?
good.
What is going on with that?
I don't know. It's
You should
bad.
do it.
Yeah, the Texas Rangers' latest call-up, apparently, according to T-Man, as a former Oklahoma Sooner, he's got the little chin patch thing, and it's bad.
I asked
Yeah,
Dylan if he watched the Tennessee game, and he said, no, I went to Ranch 616 because Sweens was the only 10 I see.
You know, I somehow knew you were doing that.
I was talking about Brittany, actually, not Sweens.
Oh, you
Is
said
it
you
his
said a
wife?
blonde chick, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah, that was Brittany.
I assumed.
Yeah, I basically was just in a group text with a bunch of Texas State guys talking baseball Saturday night. Like none of us watched like a lot of T-State baseball or any, but it's like this is fun. This is, if they were to win tonight, if they were to beat Stanford, the 2 seed, I think, in the whole deal, they would probably be the biggest achievement for T-State athletics in like since winning a national since getting to the national championship in football back when it was D1 AA. Shout out Barrick Neely.
Have they lost in the regionals yet?
No. Yeah, last night. They lost.
Okay.
So they beat.
Winner take all tonight.
Yeah. So they basically got to beat Stanford
Gotcha.
2 out of 3.
I will be pulling for the Bobcats.
You talking about the Hispanic Titanic actually got me a lot of credibility with Sally the other night. We were at a restaurant and he was up to bat, and I said, Hispanic Titanic's about to go off right now. And she was like, how the hell do you know any of these players at all?
Yeah.
I didn't even know if it was him, but he just looked like a guy that would mash.
He hit his 30th last night against
Yeah.
Air Force.
So did Flounder.
It's true.
That's very true. Yeah.
Mhm.
Clay is 30. Yeah. Very low key for me. We had a little wake up from the roads man about 3:30 a.m. Saturday. I was not feeling well, but he's back to normal now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very sick.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
It was a boring weekend.
Yeah, I didn't
say
do
it.
When you
shit.
saw me out,
It was a hot weekend. You know what I did? It's hot tan summer. I can't speak today. I got my tan on all summer or all weekend in preparation for the summer, and it didn't really work out that well.
you also took that beard in real tight.
Yeah, so I've been. I mean, I wasn't gonna bring this up, but Dylan had to do it. Yeah, my name's Will, and I'm struggling with ingrown hairs, so I had to clear the beard out a little bit, check out under the surface.
You do some surgical work on the.
Yeah, pretty trimmed up down there right now, so it's gonna be a process getting back to the full beard.
You thought about exfoliating?
I exfoliated last night, David. I did.
Very
Thank you.
cool.
Thank you for looking out for me. Dylan hasn't asked anything about my skin. He doesn't seem too concerned about it at all.
I'm still getting used to your new face.
Yeah.
Dylan,
So
didn't you get a chemical peel?
No, never have, Dave.
Okay.
I moisturize. That's about all I
Me too.
do.
That's cool.
you're a
I
big
do
key
too.
and peel guy, right?
Not particularly. They have some funny stuff.
Okay. Yeah, and then
Well
I fed my son refried beans and tortillas all weekend from various Tex-Mex restaurants across the greater Austin area.
Man, what's the damage on that?
Pretty cheap. Surprisingly, refried beans and tortillas are one of the cheapest things you can order at restaurants. It's really nice.
Hey,
You know-
what was the restaurant in Austin that upset your tummy?
Sweet Green?
It wasn't True Food?
No, it's Sweet Green.
If you eat one tortilla, that's the equivalent of 2 chips at Matt's El Rancho.
Yeah, shout out
Does-
Sweet Green on South
Does
Congress.
your son know that?
Don't get the romaine from that
Does
restaurant.
your son know that?
Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't know what a tortilla is at this point, nor does he understand calories.
Okay.
If anything, he's trying to get as many calories as he can right now.
You hear that,
I'm
man?
trying to grow this beast. It's time to stack gains for him.
How's he doing?
Just great.
Good.
Just
Looked
great.
good in that photo. Somebody posted a photo yesterday.
Dude, we're just out here killing it. Yeah, I went to a new place yesterday. Not a new place. It's an old Austin staple place that no one seems to go to anymore called Draft House. And I'm going to be dragging people there all during the World Cup. They have 2 very small TVs inside, but I still think it'd be a fun place to go watch some random match, not a USA match. But they brew their own beer. They have a fish and chips, food truck outside that also serves burgers that look absolutely delightful. So if you guys catch me inviting you to this place all fall, that's why.
Dude, yeah, for sure. I'll clear my schedule.
Well, I'll have to check our calendar.
Do you guys want? Yeah, check our calendar, Dave. Get back to me. Do you guys? Do you guys have any plans for the day after Thanksgiving for the USA England game?
I haven't made any plans for that day
I'll
yet.
probably be with my family.
Okay.
Why? What's up?
Well, you can bring them. I'm going to have a watch party at
Okay.
Wilmot's because if they come, they're also my family.
Okay, I'll bring my parents and my sister's family.
I can't get over the fact that one time Ross asked, he's like, "Hey, what's up with this Wilman's place?" Wilman's,
Shaking my head at Ross, man.
Is he going to
SMDH.
go to your pop-up? He's in Tulum right now.
Oh, the Tulum pop-up got shut down.
What
COVID?
happened?
What? Just too many mosquitoes.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
There's
decent
no reason to shut down your pop-up.
Yeah, we didn't have any storage containers for our limes and stuff, so there were just a bunch of bugs just flying all over them and
Thought you-
stuff.
I thought
Hey.
you were going to say it's cartel related.
Can I just say something? Children's bug spray doesn't work.
That makes sense.
Doesn't do anything.
That makes sense.
Like they've got all this safe, it's castor oil and all sorts of stuff or whatever. I don't know. Lemon seed. It doesn't do anything. He still gets just flamed when he goes outside. And it's sad because I used to be the one who got him. And now they're ignoring me and they're going straight for my son.
Damn.
And I feel bad.
And your partner.
He is my son and my partner. But just want to say, step your game up. Because, you can't hit him with the,
too
the
toxic,
cutter,
man.
the DEET.
Oh, you don't dude, can you imagine hitting him with those harsh chemicals?
No.
Dude,
Oh,
I've been saying that about kids, but dude, I've also been saying it about my lawn lately, dude. Everyone wants a beautiful lawn without all those harsh chemicals, David.
What if I wasn't done with my story?
Well, this
I
year,
was,
it's
but
time
what
to
if I
choose
wasn't?
Sunday. It's made with ingredients you can actually pronounce, like seaweed, iron, molasses. And the best part, Dave, oh yeah, it works.
It does work.
Is your
Yeah,
lawn
that's the
looking
thing
better than
about
ever, Dave?
It's top 2 lawns on the block right now.
Wow. Wow, that's
I think
cocky.
very
all right. If
comfortable
you need
saying.
Dylan and I to roll up and ruin someone's lawn, give me a shout.
I'll do donuts in somebody's front yard if you want me to.
I just don't know if that's necessary. And you drive an SUV. You roll it.
I'll sling some turf. I don't care.
Did you ever do that? That's a sorry thing to do to somebody.
No.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't
That's
sling your
real
boy's
messed
turf.
up.
Don't do that.
You never drove your Corvette through somebody's yard?
No. Some punk ass kid, when my oldest sister, when she was in high school, they poured a bunch of gasoline in our front yard. Burned it up. Ruined it.
Huh.
So mean.
Well, man, if someone does that to your yard, I highly recommend rehabilitating it with Sunday.
Yeah.
He's getting back to the
A lot of people's yards are their personal oases. I think we can all agree that, ours are too. It deserves the best, and Sunday helps you grow a beautiful lawn, control pests, and fight weeds without the toxic stuff. Their custom lawn care is effective and super easy. Just go to getsunday.com, put in your address, and your lawn analysis tool does the rest. They use soil and climate data to create a personal nutrient plan delivered right to your door right when you need it. Their lawn care products are made with your family in mind, and that's why they use ingredients you can feel good about. Like I said, that seaweed, that iron, and that molasses. And the best part, yeah, it really works.
I got to say, just to be clear, the lawn analysis tool, it's proprietary for them. It's not me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to contact you.
Mm-hmm.
Different tool.
I mean, you can DM Dave and ask him to analyze your lawn. I just don't know if it's going to be as efficient and correct as the Sunday.
No. They'll send you a little thing. You send a sample of your soil, and they're like, oh, you need
Sampies?
this, and this. You're lacking iron or molasses.
Please don't pronounce iron like that.
You called it iron. That's not better. It's not better.
Iron.
Seaweed.
How do you say it?
Molasses.
Iron.
Molasses is a top 10 word.
Molasses.
It's all right.
Sunday is offering our listeners 20% off. Full season plans start at just $129, and you can get 20% off when you visit getsunday.com/steam at checkout. That's 20% off your custom plan at getsunday.com/steam. Uh-oh. It's time, boys.
Here we go
ready
again.
for this.
We got a special request today. So shout out to the backer that DM'd us that said we need to do a chip draft. It came that DM could not have come at a better time. We were looking for content today. It's been a little while since we've done a draft. And as we started talking about doing a chip draft, I'm talking potato chips, I'm talking whatever chips. Brett decided that he wanted to throw his hat in the ring for today.
I'm sorry for what I'm about to do to y'all in this draft.
What am I screen right away, dog?
Just
Look at your
relax,
dumbass
Brett.
screen. My list is set.
Yeah, no one cares about yours. Turn your brightness down, dude.
Can I predict what Brett's gonna do with this draft? He's gonna do one mainstay, one that we've all heard of.
Like nacho cheese Doritos or something.
Yeah, and then the next three are gonna be just totally out of left field that no one knows about. They're local to upstate New York or the Northeast. And it's like, all right, I'm never going to pick those. He just wants to flex his chip knowledge on us. That's
Well,
Welcome to the show,
I don't know
Brett.
if you know this, but Saratoga Springs invented the potato chip dough.
I do know that, actually.
Is that true?
It's 100%
Is
true.
this like how they stole the electricity or whatever from Tesla?
Who's they?
You know who they is.
You know they are.
Yeah.
You follow me?
I'm just saying.
You see where I'm going with this?
Moon's
stole
Lake
the
House,
electricity
George
from
Crumb in 1863 or something like that.
Oh, he sliced up a potato and dropped it in a fryer
and it started a revolution.
and threw some salt on it.
Spit on a bay.
Whoa, Dave, come
It's
on.
all bad. I'm
Come on,
sorry.
man.
We've already determined the draft order offline, and currently it is Dave into Brett into Dylan, and I have the final pick of the draft. This is a snake draft, so we'll be going in a snake format, back and forth.
Can I interrupt you, Will?
Sure.
I've got an announcement.
Yeah.
I do have the first pick, and I'm just gonna let you guys know per sources. I'm down to trade back.
Let me have
If
it.
anybody wants
Let me
that,
have it. Let me have it, David.
Come on. This is
What can I offer you?
Whoa.
It's collusion.
Dave, can I offer you the
Thundercloud
fourth
sub.
pick plus a Thundercloud sub on top of that in order to get the first pick of this draft?
So we
He's
swap.
going to buy you a sandwich.
Wait a second.
I might even throw a bag of chips
feel
in there,
like-
dog.
I feel like it has to be within the game.
The game is the
the
game.
trade capital has to be within the game. You can't do
You can't get
do
outside.
external
Okay.
at it.
All right.
It's like,
Okay.
Dave,
Here's my new offer. Here's my new offer.
Here's the tie-in.
Okay.
Go.
My new offer was going to be that you can veto any one of my picks if you want that bag of chips for yourself.
You get one veto on Will.
Yeah.
I'll straight up give you two. And what's my second round pick?
Yeah, but you don't have the fourth pick.
I know. Well, Will didn't offer those.
Yeah, because I get
Those are off the table. Right? He's giving you one. He's giving you four.
No, I'm offering to completely trade the draft order.
So you're giving
What
up
exactly
four.
are you offering?
You're giving up 4 and 5 for the first overall and a veto.
No. Brett's
Well,
putting words in my mouth.
we-
I'm offering to switch draft positions with you overall for the entire draft.
That's kind of what I
Oh.
was thinking.
Wow.
And I feel like that does merit a Thundercloud sub with chips.
I'll
There's your tie-in.
babysit Rhodes.
Mhm.
There's-
I'll babysit Rhodes.
Okay.
Oh, shit. You want my pick?
You
I'll give
will-
you all my picks.
You will regret that.
Okay, my offer is officially second overall and my second round pick. What is that, 9?
You have to. It has to shake out to 4 picks each, though. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
That's-
You're going to
We've
mess
got
this
a
all up.
graphic. We've got a graphic.
Yeah, we got to do the
Template. Dylan, I'm listening, buddy.
I offer nothing. I'm happy where I am.
Wow.
All right, man. You know what? Trade with the freeze. Let's see how this shakes out.
Oh, he's pulling his offer.
You can't add in bonuses like a sandwich
Why are you so mad that I'm gonna eat a free lunch today?
because it affects all of us.
Tin stoffel ass.
It affects all of us.
I'll show you something that affects you.
You're messing with the integrity of the draft, and you know what? I don't like it.
The offer's there. It's up to Dave whether or not he wants to take it.
Y'all are just.
It
gonna
has to
hate
be
my
approved
first
by
pick.
the committee, and we're gonna veto it.
What, Mitty?
I'm trying to make the game more fair because objectively, I've had the best drafts in any time we've done this.
Your drafts suck.
Everybody is
Your
always,
drafts stink. Dude.
Everybody's like, dude,
You're going
D-man.
baked like barbecue lays right off the jump, and it's gonna piss everybody off. We're gonna feel sorry for you. You're going baked. Only kind of baked I know about is what I do with my sticky shit.
Shut up.
Did you smoke weed this week?
I
You're
just
out of
get
the
baked.
draft. You lose your
No, but I
draft
did
pick.
early bird.
Conduct detrimental to the pod.
I'm just saying, man. You're gonna do baked.
I'm gonna hold on
lays.
to the pick. Well, I think there's just
Wow.
I just didn't want to.
No, it's fine, Dave. Honestly, the way that these two are acting regarding the whole trade process is kind of like
Well, these
disgusting.
two-
We want to
Kinda
uphold the
disgusting.
integrity of the draft.
Brett comes in, and this is on the heels of his Top Gun takes. It's just like,
What were you guys making fun of my Top Gun? The one song stinks.
no, you
Lady
were saying,
Gaga's song stinks.
no, you were like, man, this is total propaganda. I can't support this. Is what you were saying to me.
I was rooting for the whoever the enemy.
They were Russian.
They were Russian.
Unspoken, but
Were
Russian.
they? I was thinking,
I think they.
Iran.
Never mind. We'll get into that.
Those
later.
jets are like those 5th gen jets. I think those are Russian jets.
maybe that they have sold to. I don't know.
The helicopter. You know when somehow Tom Cruise survives the helicopter lake
Hey,
attack?
bro, people.
Why are we
Wow,
talking?
dude.
Why are we
Oh my
talking
God.
about
Never mind,
sliced
never mind,
deep
never
fried
mind.
potatoes
Wow.
right now?
Draft
What's our
chips.
problem?
Spoiler.
Okay, for this potato draft, we got some rules. Pretzels are not included. Not that
Correct.
everyone's going to get those anyway,
Well,
but
pretzels are terrible.
pretzels
anyway,
are
so who
things
cares?
of that nature are
like-
not included in this draft.
Hot fries, also not chips.
John Duda, I'm sorry that they said that.
Why would
Pretzels
anybody
are
think
goated.
that?
No, I like.
Pretzels stink.
Trust me. I like pretzels too. Dylan's the guy who hates pretzels.
But they're
Pretzels
not on the table here.
Yeah, it has to be a potato chip or a chip that is of the sort.
Unless it's a hot pretzel with beer cheese, I don't want it.
Okay, Dave, start us off.
Ooh, man, this is tough
No, it's not.
because I have the first pick, and not yet, Randy.
What?
No, I'm going to go with a classic.
Your next pick is the 8th overall pick. That's
I understand how the
That's
draft
crazy.
works. I've won every one of these. I'm going to take something that it may or may not be controversial. The only way I can really describe it is pleasingly thick, but not excessively so.
Facts.
Okay.
That's how I like my chips. Hey, seriously though, it's like a sensory experience. Technically speaking, the cheddar and sour cream ruffles are flawless.
Wow.
With the first pick, yes, I'm taking the cheddar and sour cream ruffle.
that was on my list.
The texture,
It's a good chip.
the way that the sour cream and the cheddar
He's gonna say it. Watch.
hit your
Yeah.
palate.
Bang!
You've never had.
Just say.
If you've
say the
never
J
had
word.
it,
say the
like-
J word.
It's the juxtaposition
There it
of
is.
sour cream and cheddar, and the thickness, but not excessively so, of the chip. And you just bite into it, and you're like, "Wow, I'm gonna eat the entire bag
It's
if
a
I'm
very
not
good
careful."
chip. In fact,
Dude.
this is such a good pick. This is the best start you've ever had to one of our drafts. Not that that's saying much.
That's
but
saying a
you're off
lot
to
because
good
I've
start.
objectively won all of them.
You're off to a good start.
Thank you.
Brett, get our second pick in.
Yeah, so much like the 2015 NHL draft, Will, which I know you and Dylan are familiar with. The two generational talents at the top of the board here. One's Canadian, one's American.
Hurry
Dave
up.
didn't go off the board.
Hurry up.
It's Ruffles all dressed. I'm taking the all dressed chips. The phenomenon, Canadian phenomenon. I need them on my team.
I've never had one.
This may be the last time Brett gets to be a part of a draft because the only reason he wanted to be a part of this draft was to take this so I couldn't get them, and I don't
No,
like that.
I don't.
I
They're
feel
my
bad for not
favorite
trading
chip of all time.
back now.
They're my favorite chip of all time. This is leaving a great pick on the board for Dylan, but Ruffles all dressed. It's somewhere between, if you're unfamiliar, Dylan, somewhere between a barbecue, salt and vinegar, ketchup combo.
It's dressed with all.
I've got a
Right.
geographical question for you too.
They're all wearing
Who's closer
dresses.
to Canada via car?
I guess Will is. I think.
How long does it take you to drive to Canada via car?
2.5 to 3.
Yeah, I'm closer.
Yeah.
Takes me about 4 days.
Who's further north, technically speaking?
You could probably get there in 26 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see.
I gotta sleep somewhere.
That would be Will DeFreeze.
I once drove 30 hours.
but it's close.
Bad
It's
boy
very
shit.
close.
Dylan, third pick in the draft.
Oh man, you guys left it there for me. Thank you. The best chip of all time. My favorite chip. Chip that I eat weekly, if not every other day. I love them so much. They go perfectly with the sandwich. And it is the Harvest Cheddar Sun Chip.
Oh my
I,
god.
shit,
dude,
that's
take
bad.
it, dude. Take it.
I like Sun Chips, but
It
man,
is the best
Harvest
chip of
Cheddar's
all
not
time.
even
I
the best Sun
absolutely-
chip.
Sun
The
chip.
flavor is perfect.
Oh,
The texture is phenomenal. I
They're
love
chips
them.
made out of the sun.
They're made from the sun. It's great. I love them so much, and no one will ever convince me otherwise. That is my number one overall pick. I probably could take it in the later rounds. You guys have really poor taste in chips, but it deserves to be a first round chip, and that's why I took it there.
I'm going to take a chip with the fourth overall pick, my first overall pick. I'm taking a chip that should be in the conversation of the greatest chips of all time. I've had a great time in this city. I've had a great time with all of you in this city before. It's New Orleans.
Hey, this is a great pick.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to go with the Zapp's New Orleans voodoo chip, my
Yeah.
friend.
Ooh, great
Yep,
pick.
that's a good
great
pick.
That would have been my next one, man. That's a good one. Good job, Will.
There's a conversation to be made for number one overall.
If I can't have
I
all
approve,
dressed,
man.
I'm gonna
He struggles
and I
with
can
it.
have Zapp's voodoo fall to me. I'm okay with that.
Can I be honest with you? I'm glad you got the other god tier chip.
You know,
It would have. My disdain for Brett has kind of diminished after me getting this in my pick.
that first chip, the first voodoo chip, has got a bite to it, like that vinegary. Like, ooh, I'm eating voodoo chips now.
Ooh,
It's
baby.
great.
They're similar to all dressed. I'm going to put it. That way.
I would have. Yeah, I probably could have put that.
Makes me
together.
want to go back to New Orleans and get COVID. That's what happened last time I went to New Orleans.
Right. Yeah.
I
That
got
sounds
mine
like-
in,
that sounds fun.
College Station.
Mm,
You were just a runner and a track star out there, David.
that was a
That was a big player.
big player that weekend.
With the fifth overall pick and
What
Will's
trip was
second
that?
overall pick, Micah's bachelor party.
Mike is bachelor party.
I will be taking a chip that is a little off the radar, but I think I can't not choose it because it is my second. It's probably it's in my top 4 favorite chips of all time. It's a chip that I was introduced to last year. It's a chip that I think only comes out during the summertime. You can get it from one Trader Joe's, and it is their backyard chip. It's essentially an all-dressed chip, but from Trader Joe's.
I'm out on that.
Yep.
That's a terrible pick.
This is like a knockoff of Brett's.
Trash
This
pick.
is Dolphins guy got chip.
Trash
okay.
pick alert.
Okay.
You wanted a skill player, but you took a guard. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
You're never going to go wrong with taking offensive linemen.
No, you're not.
This
Build
is
around it.
this is when that kicker for Florida State was drafted in like the first or second round, and he was just absolutely flamed out of the league like 2 years in.
He's the one who killed that turtle.
Did he kill a turtle?
What?
Yeah, even worse.
There was a story. J-Bone wrote it up. Like he killed a fraternity's turtle because they kicked him out of a party.
Yeah, it's a shitbag.
Yeah.
I'll take it on a turtle. Anyway, I'm up, and I'm very happy.
Turtle.
I'm very
Remember?
happy.
Turtle was the name
Oh
of the
yeah,
turtle.
that's right. Because he got turned.
Are you sure he's dead?
He's not alive.
Oh, okay.
So dead.
He was brutally murdered by, I think, this guy. And if it wasn't him, I apologize.
Did he kick it?
Oh,
I don't want to get into specifics. Do you really want to know?
No. Don't tell me.
How far can you punt a turtle?
R.I.P. Turtle. I would never do such a thing.
But how far could you?
I don't do hypotheticals with animals in hurting them. Okay.
How do you know it's hurt? They have a shell.
Hey,
You ever seen the Ninja
Did you
Turtles?
see
Those
the
guys
picture?
literally
He
fist
can
fight.
throw
you
pretty
kick a
hard.
turtle, it's gonna hurt.
Did somebody send in the group text where the guy ate a turtle on a TikTok in his front seat?
Nah.
Come on.
It was cooked. I mean, it was.
I've had turtle
come on.
soup from Commander's Palace.
Can I pick
Yeah.
my next chip?
Yeah,
please?
you're the one. You're the one
This
sandbagging.
chip belongs on the Mount Rushmore of chips. It's been around for a long time. It's a staple. Everyone's had it.
Is this like your candy?
Everyone's enjoyed it. It is the perfect chip for like day at the pool, take a little 20-minute break to eat a ham and cheese sandwich, and this chip. It hits the spot perfectly in that
I
situation.
love a ham and cheese
Everyone
sandwich
knows that.
poolside.
Day at the pool, you're like 12. It's like, hey, Davey, come out of the pool. It's time for lunch. And they,
Yeah, I understand how
your
to
mom
eat
does
lunch
you a
at the
bag
pool.
these, and you're going to absolutely go off on them. Cool Ranch Dorito.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Cool Ranch
It's
Dorito.
a
Have
good
'em.
pick. I
Have
gotta
'em.
tell you.
Yeah, I
hate-
will have them. Thank
Have
you,
'em.
Brett.
Take
That
them,
does
dude.
not make up for
Enjoy.
your first pick, but it's a good pick.
They're They're fantastic. Nacho cheese, also a great pick at that spot if you were to take it. I'm a Cool Ranch guy.
This will be my one Northeast regional pick.
Your hipster pick.
Here we go.
It's not a hipster pick. This
It's a
is
hipster pick.
If these
Here
chips
it comes a
exist,
deep cut.
we're going Cape Cod kettle cooked, sea salt and vinegar.
Brett, you son of a bitch.
Is that on your list?
That was
too?
my next. That was my
Oh
next best
God.
available on the
Wow,
board.
you guys are
That's
so
my
up.
next best available.
I love
guys-
Great pick,
I love
Brett.
where we're at. I love where we're at.
Great pick.
I was gonna. You know what? Well, it would have been my next pick anyway.
Yeah, those chips don't make it down this way. Never had them. Never seen
Cape
them.
Cods?
Never seen them
I've had
available.
Cape
You
Cod.
absolutely seen them.
No, I haven't.
I buy
Cape
them
Cod.
in Austin
No, you don't.
somewhat
No,
regularly.
you order them from Amazon.
You're right.
Who's up?
Davey gets the
Is
snake.
it me?
It's
Yeah.
Dave. Dave's got the next two.
He's got back to
Snake.
back.
No pressure, dude.
Oh, it's
Don't
just
brick
big.
these.
He's gonna.
Well, the cornerback I wanted is off the board.
I
That
took
being said,
Cape Cod. Are you a fan too, Davey?
it's not Cape Cod. It's the other part of your pick that I wanted.
Uh,
Sea salt and vinegar.
I mean, you can. There's plenty of brands that do those.
Kettle brand.
Yeah.
Sea salt and vinegar.
That-
and
that's
I
the
honestly, and actually, for me, for my money, Kettle's a better texture.
Hey, Dave.
It's crispier.
That's a good pick.
Thank you,
You're not totally fumbling this draft like I thought you were going to.
Dylan.
What? What did I say? What did I say?
You're the one fumbling right now.
Okay.
Mr. Harvest Cheddar.
Dude, they're
Number-
so fucking good.
Do I have the next pick?
You do.
Oh, you do, Dave.
I cannot believe this is still on the board. Randy,
Oh
I'm
my
going
God.
with the Wrap Snacks Lil Baby All-In Chips.
What?
Lil Baby's All-In Potato Chips have no chill when it comes to combining your favorite flavors. Start with real potatoes. We don't stop. Bringing distinct notes of salt and vinegar, barbecue, onion, garlic, and more. For those who need it all, this bag is all in.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn. I didn't know you were going to be in your bag today for this draft, Dave.
That's
Hell.
sick.
Wow.
Lil
Randy,
Baby.
go ahead and add those to the cart.
I didn't know Little Baby had a chip. Good pick. I
Thank
think.
you.
I've never had them.
It sounds like an all dressed,
Have
really.
you had them?
They are a big player at the gas station down the street from my
Okay.
place.
Are they actually good?
They are good, yeah.
Okay.
All right, Brett.
Next up,
Third pick.
probably my most crushable chip. You put these in front of me, and it's game over. I'm not going to say they have the best flavor on my team right now because obviously I would have picked them ahead of this. But you can crush a lot of these, and that's Utz sour cream and onion ridges.
Utz?
Utz.
Is this the secret to your Mondos?
That's mean. Dude, Utz is kind of a mid brand.
Wow, dude.
These are money. Sour cream and onion ridges from Utz.
Utz
Never
is
heard of Utz.
I've never heard of it.
kind of a mid brand.
Randy, pull up a photo of Utz. Sorry.
It might be regional. I guess.
I don't know. I could see this
UTZ.
being northeastern for sure.
UTZ.
And some trickle over. They float across the old Lake Huron.
I've never had them, but I'm going to assume this pick stinks, baby.
No, I like this because I like a regional pick. It's
Of course.
I've never
You've
seen
never
this.
seen Utz?
Never
Those
seen
are the
Utz.
crab ones.
The
But
crab chip.
maybe if they're doing crab chips, it has to be regional.
What does that even taste like? A crab?
I like Old Bay.
Yeah.
I remember my Old Bay.
Yeah, you probably do.
A few of them. Okay. I can't say that's a good pick.
Okay,
But it's
I
yours.
think some people like that. Some people hate that.
Let's see what Dylan's third pick is.
Oh, man. I could go a number of ways here, but I'm going to go Lay's kettle cooked sea salt and cracked pepper. Sea salt and cracked pepper.
I say leave the kettle cooked to the big boys.
Why?
I guess Lay's is kind of a big boy. But
Lay's
leave
is,
it to
yeah, I mean-
Lay's is one of the biggest boys.
If
Okay.
you're going to go with
Lay's.
sea salt and cracked pepper, I'm not
I'm
sure
not
Lay's
going
is the way to
Lay's.
go, my
Yeah,
guy.
that's like drafting a guy that comes out of Alabama just because he's from Alabama.
And he's probably going
He was third on the depth chart.
Yeah.
to be great for you.
Like you drafted the backup quarterback at Alabama.
Just put it on the board.
We do sports analogies on this show.
I'm doing something I didn't want to do with my next pick. I'm going with a brand that I've already chosen from. I was hoping to get some variety. It's just not going to happen because I can't not draft these on the board right now. Part of the reason I like these chips so much is because on the front of the bag, the illustration of the chips is just a beautiful illustration of the jalapenos. It's not your pickled jalapenos, it's your fresh jalapenos with the seeds falling out of them, so you know that they kick some spice in.
Gross.
Okay? You know I'm talking about Zapp's Hotter and Hot jalapeno chips, my friends.
Ooh. So you have multiple Zaps on the board.
Jalapeno. How do you feel about that, Dylan?
It's a dumbass pick.
Why?
No, I've never had them.
I mean, they're just a classic jalapeno, kettle baked chip.
I haven't had them because if Voodoo's sitting there, I'm going Voodoo.
And with my final, it's final.
Right.
I've got a
Like
company
that.
that has not gotten any shouts yet. You guys familiar with Deep River?
No.
Yeah. They're like an airport chip to me.
Sean Penn, Tim Robbins.
Close.
Really sad movie.
Close.
Fucked up.
Dude,
yeah.
you just called your chip an airport chip.
That's where I've seen them.
That's not what
offensive.
you want.
That's offensive.
It's like Miss Vicky's.
It's like when the airport has like a Chick-fil-A, but it's just like the pre-made stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a wrap. You're like, oh, sorry, Will, go ahead.
Some people want me to choose the mesquite barbecue variation of the Deep Rivers as they are the best barbecue chip out there.
Honestly, you lost us at Deep River. so.
Because I've already chosen some chips that have some barbecue in them, mainly the backyard chips have a little bit. I'm going to go with something that has not been said yet because I want to get a little variety. I'm going to go with the Deep River New York Spicy Dill Pickle. These things are salty. You got a little dill flavoring. Oh my word. You put them in some sour cream and onion dip, it's game over for the squad.
If you need dip to complement your chip, it's probably not a great chip.
Right.
No, you don't need, I didn't say you needed it. I didn't say you needed it.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
That'd be like
Please.
drafting Tostitos.
Please, Mr.
being
Sun
like,
Chips, number 1 off the board. Get out of here. Dylan, what's your 4th pick?
Oh, man. I could go a few different directions here. I'm going to take my Doritos and my other Sun Chip flavor off the board because I don't want to be too redundant. But I could have gone garden salsa. I could have gone nacho cheese Doritos.
Please get guard. Please draft 2 Sun Chips with your thing.
Not going to do that. What it comes down to is one of 3. I'm going to list them out. All right?
Just choose one.
It's between Funyuns, chili cheese Fritos, or cheddar cheese Pringles. Pringles needs a spot somewhere on this board.
You can have them all.
I don't know if it's going to be from me, but they need a spot. I'm going to go Funyuns. They're fun, and they taste like onions. They're Funyuns.
I'm
Not a classical
I'm
chip.
questioning your shape on the chip.
Why?
I'll allow it.
Why?
But like, I think of Funyuns as a snack, not a.
Ooh,
I'm a chip.
controversy.
Nah, it's a chip.
You know,
Like
it's a good
drafting
pick.
It's in, the
Corey's
chip, it's in the
question.
chip family.
Okay.
I will hear
But pretzels aren't.
pretzels just stink.
I'm going to let the people decide what they want to do with this final pick from Dylan's.
That's a great pick. It's a great pick. It's a chip.
So here I might go. I could go classic with it, the perennial, like all American out of high school. Take nacho cheese Doritos. I could go Pringles. You're right. Needs a nod somewhere. My flavor would be Buffalo Ranch. Or I could go way off the board. Go Lay's kettle cooked Maui onion.
Wow, the Maui onion has not gotten a
which
shout today.
is So good.
Not sure I've had it.
Or you could go Kettle jalapeno. So that's where my head's at right now.
It's a good chip.
But if I'm going to round out my team, I think I'm going to take a stud with a good perennial, good name, all American. It's been around forever. Dad played in the league. Mom was an athlete.
Brett,
Just
what's
pick
the
the
fucking
pick.
chip?
It's Doritos nachos. Doritos nachos.
Jeez.
It's Doritos nachos. Nacho cheese
The
Doritos.
setup was exhausting.
Yeah.
I was trying to melt Kuiper.
Yep.
Did you not
Yeah.
hear my intonation?
His grandpa's had some, recent struggles with health, but he's doing better. His grandma's been playing a lot of pickleball lately.
You're
Just
talking
picked
about
it
a
up
chip here,
recently.
dog.
Yep. He has 23 grandkids.
I was trying to melt Kuiper. Doritos nachos. Final pick.
Wow, last pick on Davey.
Nacho cheese Doritos.
Correct.
Okay. On the final
The
pick.
red bag.
Probably my favorite brand of chips. And they've been, I think Will's gone to this well twice now.
Yeah.
This specific chip includes authentic ingredients like seasoned salt and spicy cayenne pepper, which bring the bold taste of the Bayou tradition to the establishment of your choice. Each batch is individually kettle cooked to guarantee a superior crunch. And of course, the chip I'm speaking of is the Zapp's chip. And I am going to take the spicy Cajun crottators.
Okay.
It's my look. I wanted Voodoo. Voodoo wasn't on the board. Next best thing.
Yeah. It's the JV version of the voodoo.
I wouldn't say JV. I would say something other than JV.
Okay.
Not freshman team. Don't go there.
Okay. I wouldn't do that. It's a solid chip.
Well, that's all, folks.
Can we recap the teams right now?
Yep. I'll read these out right now, okay? With Dave, who had the first pick of the draft, he had Ruffles Cheddar Sour Cream, Kettle Brand Salt and Vinegar, Lil Baby's All-In Chips, and Spicy Cajun Crawtators from Zapp's. Brett started his draft off with Ruffles All Dressed, number 2, Cape Cod Salt and Vinegar, Utz Sour Cream and Onion Ridges, and number 4, Nacho Cheese Doritos. Dylan kicked his draft off with the Little Harvest Cheddar Sun Chip before he drafted Cool Ranch Doritos, Lay's kettle cooked sea salt and cracked pepper, and then rounding out his draft with a bag of Funyuns.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Yours truly selected Zapp's Voodoo with his first overall pick, only to follow it up with Trader Joe's Backyard Chips, Zapp's Hotter and Hot Jalapenos, and number 4, the Deep River New York Spicy Dill Pickle Chips.
Chip stinks.
I'm worried about Will's team.
Not worried. I'll be fine.
No, I mean, I'm worried about going against you.
Oh, I think that the fact that I have dill pickle chips as well as some Trader Joe's that are more of, kind of my hipster pick over there. I do have concerns about that. But the real ones know that the Trader Joe's Backyard Chips go horde.
I would never buy Trader Joe's chips. I don't do Trader Joe's, period.
That's cool of you, man. Must be nice.
Have you ever been inside of a Trader Joe's?
Yeah. Yeah, I go in usually with a list of like 5 things that I want, and they only have 2 of them usually, so I leave there disappointed every single time.
Is it because they don't have like Nabisco or like the big brands?
They have pretty much nothing in there.
They've got stuff in there.
No, they don't.
I think they have shelves that are stocked with a lot of stuff.
TJ's like frozen gets a lot of
if you're going
lots of play.
If you're going there for your staple products, you're going to walk out unhappy. If you're walking in there to get some stuff that you can make in a pinch at dinner time,
easy to cook in gnocchi.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a truffle gnocchi.
It's the classic like I can't find this, so I'm going to settle for this grocery store.
Wait, sounds like you know how to navigate it.
No, it's just not a good store.
Sometimes, talking about chips and stuff, it just kind of gets me in the mood for a nice summer backyard barbecue. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean.
You're just all chilling out there. You're enjoying yourself. You're just kind of, you're catching a vibe with the boys. But sometimes, it gets a little chilly out at night sometimes.
Just me and the boys eating chips.
Yep. Eating chips, sharing chips. Oh, hey, Dave, can I get a chip out of that bag?
You sure
Thanks.
can.
Let me reach in real quick.
Because you ask nicely.
Life's best moments happen around a roaring fire, and a smokeless fire pit from Solo Stove makes your outdoor moments even more memorable because instead of having to constantly dodge campfire fumes, you can sit back, relax, and actually enjoy the fire. We've all gotten these in the mail. I'm just going to pull back the curtain here. They're smokeless. You don't go in with your flannel on and you just smell like campfire the entire time.
Look, you might be like me and you're skeptical of the smokeless feature of the Solo Stove. I get it. So I tried it, and guess what? It's real, folks.
How easy it is to start these things. It's so easy.
I mean, if you know how to start a fire, you know how to start one. So yeah, it's very easy.
If you know how to start a fire, then you have all the skills needed in order to fire up your Solo Stove and just make it happen. And even better, hardly any cleanup at all. You don't have those charred hunks of wood. It's just pure white ash, baby.
Ooh.
Woohoo! Upgrade your backyard with a Solo Stove fire pit and create story-worthy moments without the fireside fumes. These are stainless steel, designed to regulate airflow and burn more efficiently. So little smoke, you'll wonder how there's so much fire. It's the perfect catalyst to getting outside and spending more time with your family and friends this summer, and you can build lasting memories around the Solo Stove fire pit. It's easy to light with just a few bits of starter, and then your fire is blazing in minutes. They're so confident that you will like it that they offer a lifetime warranty and a 30-day free return policy. Yes, that's what I said. 30 days. Free return policy. Right now, you can get big discounts on all fire pits during Solo Stove summer sale and use promo code STEAM at solostove.com for an extra $10 off. That's solostove.com, promo code STEAM for $10 off on top of their incredible summer sale discounts. But hurry, the summer sale ends June 23rd. Dave, I'm going to kick it over to you.
What's up? What pick is this? 5th pick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did anybody take chili cheese Fritos?
Dylan talked about doing it, but he didn't make it happen.
Almost took him with my 4th pick.
That would have been a good pick.
If you're choosing Fritos with your draft, though,
I know that's the thing. They have Fritos kind of have like a stigma.
I want the scoops. Shut up.
Fritos are good. What's your problem?
Hey, props
Fritos
to
are
Brett
good.
for not taking Tostitos.
Yeah. Big Tostitos guy.
He loves Tostitos. I did. Will, I watched the Norm Macdonald Nothing Special on Netflix. His final special that was recorded the day before he was going to have a procedure. Of course, he was battling with cancer for a long time. Nobody really knew. Handful of people. And he was going to have this procedure. I think it was a stem cell deal, and wasn't sure if he was going to make it out of it. So he had all this material that he had not put out. So he was like, you know what? I don't want to go with this in the tank. I gotta leave it all out there. So he essentially records over a Zoom call, and he's looking right into the camera, like you're looking right into the camera on your laptop. And he just does, I don't know, like 58, 60 minutes or something of stand-up with no audience. It's just him in front of a computer, and no laughter, no laugh track, obviously. And it's really good. I understand why some people, it makes you a little uncomfortable because it's just zoomed in on his face, and he's just doing a stand-up set, and there's not an audience reaction. So you're like, if you know Norm, if you've watched enough of Norm, you can kind of imagine like how it would go. Like you're like, oh, they would die at that. Like, you know, he'd get some good interaction. He would draw that out. So he's going joke to joke. He's like burning through this material, but it's awesome. They cap it off with a round table of like his closest friends in the comedy world. You've got Letterman, Chappelle, Molly Shannon, David Spade, Adam Sandler, and who am I missing? Is that everybody? I think that's everybody.
I haven't watched yet because I've been waiting for the Dave Ruff official take on it. I almost watched it the night that I saw it, which was very shortly after it came out. But I almost wanted to get your take on it before I went in on it because I wanted to manage my expectations. That makes sense.
Recommend or not?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to like sit down and watch a Netflix special, it's going to make you crack up. This isn't it. This is more like you'll laugh a little bit, but you don't laugh as much when there's not an audience. It's just for whatever reason, right? But I recommend it. It's good. I was gonna be worried that I wasn't gonna be able to get through it just because I was sad. You know, the guy's not around anymore, and I've been a big fan of his for a long time. But no, it actually made me pretty happy because like you can tell in his face like how happy he is to be putting these jokes out. And some of them, it's really good. I think Chappelle said like about 38 minutes of this thing is just straight up like murdering it, which for a stand-up special, that's a lot. So yeah, no, it's really good. It's cool to see the, his friends up there talking, sharing Norm stories about him. And just, it's weird because they're going through some of the jokes, and it's cool. It's cool seeing comedians talk about anybody's jokes and like talk about the craft a little bit and how you craft a joke and what Norm's method would be. So
I've been watching, I've talked about this numerous times and I've tried to get everyone to watch it. Hacks on HBO. And it's about a lady named Deborah Vance, who is essentially like known as like the world famous, like biggest female comedian there is at the time, which is a fictional character. A lot of the show is her working with her her writer that works with them. And they try to do a good job of showing how they workshop jokes and stuff like that. And I don't know why it made me start thinking about like the back rooms at comedy shows that are just filled with stand-up comics going through each other's material and being like, no, what if you worked it this way? And it has completely changed the way that I look at stand-up specials these days. And like even watching the trailer for the Norm special, it was just like they look at humor in such a more all-encompassing way than I think I ever could possibly think of it.
The other guest on the round table is Conan.
That's probably a good get.
Really good. And it's really cool watching. I mean, him and Letterman, their interactions. It's cool to see those two on a round table together. But no, you don't have to be like a comedy nerd to like be like, oh, that's really interesting. But if you were somebody who was just like sits down, didn't really care much about Norm, and is like, oh, I'm gonna throw this on, see if it's funny, like you're gonna be probably uncomfortable with it because it's just zoomed in on his face and he's just doing it. So you're seeing like all of his facial reactions to the jokes, and you're like, okay, that's a little weird, but this is where the audience will be laughing. And it's cool. I'm glad he did it. I mean, I don't think anyone's ever done anything like that.
How soon before his passing did he record this?
That's a good question. So that the procedure that he was recording before he obviously made it through that, and I think it was a few months later because he wanted to go do this stuff on tour, but it was during COVID. So this is when all the clubs were shut down. So
the original tweet that I saw about this was someone saying that they were guessing, I guess, that he did this in the middle of an empty theater and was walking around the stage performing it. And so that's what I mentally set up to see that. And when I saw that it was a much more, I guess, personal experience, it kind of jarred me a little bit.
Was it at home?
Yeah, it was at home.
Yeah, it was like his assistant or neighbor's house. Like she was one of the few people who knew he was sick.
Is it weird that I want to watch it on like a phone? So it, like instead of like just having it on the big screen in front of me? It seems very up close and personal.
No, I don't think that's weird.
Like I feel like I just want to treat it like a Zoom call and just watch it on my phone as if he's talking straight to me. Or I'm on a FaceTime with Norm.
Yeah. No, it's...
Did this send you on a tailspin of going back and just watching old weekend updates and stuff like that? Or did you find peace with this?
Oh, I do that. I do that monthly. Like on a random Saturday, I'm not doing anything. I'll just go back and watch clips.
He's your guy.
He's my guy. But yeah, check it out if you're a fan of stand-up comedy or Norm. And even if you're not, see what you think. But yeah, that was cool. You should watch it. Yeah.
We got some news coming out of the Harbor Springs area.
Please share.
Did you guys see? You guys see that we had a special guest in Harbor Springs this past weekend?
Was it the Nuge?
Was not the Nuge. You guys are familiar with this guy. He knows pizza pretty well. You guys hear this Papa John guy?
Oh, the Day of Reckoning.
Is it finally here?
I want to be I just want to get this out there in a public forum. We are not claiming Papa John as Harbor Springs residents.
He's claiming Harbor though.
No, he's not.
I don't know.
He is flexing way too hard on his Instagram from Harbor Springs and making me uncomfortable. What do you do when someone like that's just chilling in your hometown?
I mean, there's nothing you can do.
I'm going to run him out.
How you going to do that?
He's just on vacation, right?
I'm going to call the homies. Tell them to show up at the gate.
You going to call Tube Socks?
Yeah, Tube Socks is going to go handle
You
this.
going to send DBP over there?
Yep, douchebag Pete's all over the scene.
Is Corn Nuts guy going to go?
I was so bummed when I started. I opened my phone after dinner and I had like 10 DMs and I was like, what is going on? And I was just shocked that this many backers follow Papa John in the first place.
He is a content machine. Or at least he was.
He's eating all those pizzas, man.
What was he eating? Like 40 pizzas in 38 nights or something?
I got some bad news for Papa John. If he's looking for good pizza in Harbor Springs, Michigan, he's going to be looking for a long time.
Is there a Papa John's there?
No.
Does he eat Papa John's when he's doing all these pizzas? Or?
Probably not anymore.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want to do that just for quality control purposes? His name is still on every box that gets delivered.
Yeah, but I don't think he's...
He has nothing to do with the company anymore, right?
No.
They pushed him out?
He's been removed.
Yeah.
He's a wild card.
My fear is that what if he just moves up there to escape everything? Like, what if he loves it so much up there that he decides to move to Harbor Springs and then we're the Papa John city?
That's probably a good sign for Harbor Springs because, I mean, he's the one who knows when and where the Day of Reckoning will commence. So if he's in Harbor, you're obviously a safe place, a safe harbor, if you will.
I'd be lying if I said that I didn't think Harbor was... if the Day of Reckoning was imminent and I knew where to go, I'd go immediately up to Harbor Springs because I feel like we'd be safe for a little bit longer than down in Austin.
Yeah, probably. Plus, you got Papa John there.
What is the best pizza in Harbor?
Turkey's Pizzeria.
Turkeys?
Yeah.
How do you spell turkeys?
Gobble. Like turkey with an apostrophe S.
Why is it called Turkeys?
Oh, you can read the menu and get one story, or you can talk to the owner and get the other story. You know what I mean?
All right.
I don't really know.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't feel right explaining it right now.
Okay, good.
You know what I will explain, though? That 2 out of 3 men experience some form of hair loss by the time they're 35. This should be concerning to a lot of you out there based on our demographic because you can see the numbers, and a lot of our listeners are approaching that age rapidly. More than 50 million men in the U.S. suffer from male pattern baldness, and Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors. There are only 2 FDA-approved medications that prevent hair loss, and Keeps offers them both. We've been partnering with Keeps for a long time now. This isn't just the thing. You're not doing this to get your hair back. You're doing it to prevent yourself from losing more of your hair. And you know what they do? They offer a simple, affordable, and stress-free way to keep your hair. They've got convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months so you don't even have to leave your home. We all hate leaving our home.
I like to stay home as much as possible.
They even have 24/7 care and support. They have a network of expert medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists to support you in making your hair goals a reality. And best of all, it's low cost. Treatments start at just $10 a month, and Keeps offers generic versions of the 2 FDA-approved medications to prevent hair loss. These treatment plans are affordable, typically half the cost of pharmacy prices. They've got everything your hair needs delivered straight to your door with discreet packaging and proven results. So if you're like trying to holler at the girl next door and like, try to date her or something, she's not going to see your box of Keeps at the door.
Dude, I've been saying that.
It's discreet.
Discretion is very important with this very sensitive matter.
And remember, like I said, prevention's key. Treatments can take up to 4 to 6 months to see results. So if you're worried about this, it's time to act now. It was probably time to act a month ago. Start acting.
Or 15 years ago for some.
Right, but it's never too late. You can always get in and do something about it.
Hey, how often do you see me come in here without a hat on? Not very often. But the Keeps is kicking in. Hair's looking pretty good. You guys haven't complimented it today, but I figure that's coming at some point.
It's looking thick and luscious,
You
Dave.
look great.
Thank you. It's fine.
If your hair was chips, I would have taken it in my draft.
My hair, okay. Dave's hair with the 3rd pick goes to Will DeFree. All right.
I might have done my 4th pick just because I had back-to-back, but whatever.
Right.
When it comes to your hair, save more, spend less. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/steam to receive your first month of treatment for free. Yeah, I said for free. That's keeps.com/steam to get your first month free. keeps.com/steam. Before we get out of here today, let's transition over to a video that dropped, I think, on Friday from a Yankees game. You guys familiar with these New York Yankees?
Yeah.
Because we don't have the video queued up, I think we can just explain what happened in this man on the street style interview.
If you've been on Twitter, you've probably seen it. But yeah, it's a man on the street interview video where this Yankee fan, this couple who are Yankees fans, are getting interviewed, and the guy with the recording, the interviewer, asked them, for a Yankees World Series, would you give your significant other a hall pass? Was that the question posed?
Correct.
Okay. And they both said yeah.
Well, he didn't say it emphatically.
He didn't. Okay.
Yeah, he was kind of getting dragged along.
But you could say that he might have been saying yes, but she said yes so quickly that like he didn't even get the opportunity to speak.
After she says yes, the interviewer then asks, okay, so who would your hall pass be? Without much hesitation, she says her ex-boyfriend, and then follows it up with, or I guess this was after they walked away, that he was a great lover. But she says ex-boyfriend in front of her current guy she's dating, and he's just like, wait, I'm sorry, what? And then to make matters much worse somehow, the interviewer asked the guy the same question, and he kind of just is stumbling over an answer and says, you? Looking at his current girlfriend. The toughest of scenes.
Just you're watching like a slow motion, just
Dothraki wedding.
Development of a cuck. It's like just getting smoked.
She even says like, we're going to fight over this.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Do you think when I saw this video for the first time, it had 2.2 million views.
Oh no.
That's 2.2 million people that have seen that you just got absolutely flamed by your girlfriend. Are these two still together today?
I don't see how they survive.
They should take a break.
I don't see how they survive this.
That always works.
What was the name of that dude that Randy was probably obsessed with that did like the videos where he would do web redemptions for people and stuff? Tosh. I can see Randy being a big Tosh
Andy
guy.
Milikanakis or whatever.
So, I mean,
this guy needs a web redemption where he gets put on singled out or something.
Some people probably wonder, like, was her ex better than me in the sack, right? But to get like actual confirmation right in your face like that, how can you go on knowing that?
I cringe thinking about talking about that like imagining someone talk about that with like their girlfriends at a group dinner. Someone talking about that in front of 2.2 million people on Twitter. It's just
everyone
like,
knows it. That's the couple. She would prefer to have sex with her ex-boyfriend.
For her, of all the people she could have named there,
she named the worst one possible.
Probably the worst one.
Just say Chris Hemsworth and be done with it.
Yeah.
You know?
So yeah, that's what you're supposed. The correct answer, if you're even going to go down that road, is something that's unattainable.
Yeah.
So you go, oh yeah, Brad Pitt.
How
Or
do
for
you
me-
not just go with the first celebrity that pops into your head?
Right.
I'm going like Sigourney Weaver, right? Or
Blanche Devereaux.
Blanche from Golden Girls.
Of all the men in the world she could be having intercourse with, she would choose her ex-boyfriend.
She's a perfect 10, but her hall pass is her ex-boyfriend.
Nah, I'm out.
Curveball. Her ex-boyfriend is Chris Hemsworth.
That could.
Does that
Okay.
does that
No,
do anything
that's
for
a
you?
good point, Dave.
What if it's that dude who's the Peloton instructor?
Alex Toussaint,
I don't know, the real hot one.
Cody.
Maybe Cody.
I don't think. I think.
Oh.
I don't think Cody would date her.
Oh, okay. Not his type. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. He's the
It's
fajita-
possible.
He's the guy that likes fajitas.
She could have turned Cody. Cody's getting like nods for real big
Dude,
commercials these days.
Every commercial break during the College World Series is Peloton or Cody, whatever it is.
Has anyone floated the theory out there that these were actors and this guy was trying to blow up his YouTube page?
Yeah, it's very, 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 very possible. Very, very possible.
I could see that happening.
I'd be very upset if I learned that was the case.
Yeah. At least we didn't lead with it though, and we
Plus-
finished with this.
If that were the case, this guy
Okay.
deserves a big payday because he just got absolutely humiliated.
You're that guy. You're that guy.
I'm not that guy, pal.
Absolutely. And she gets asked that question. Would you rather her say her ex-boyfriend or one of your current friends?
Equally as bad.
I feel like if you say one of the current friends, you could play that off as a joke and start laughing. Whereas if you say your ex, you're just looking for trouble. That's menacing behavior.
It's still irredeemable to me. You can't come back from it. I think. I'm like, you know what? It's been a fun ride. It's gonna end here. I'm
Apparently
already-
the rides weren't so fun.
Well, talking about sex.
Kind of the crux of the problem here.
To get out of here today, I want to finish with something that we don't normally do. Because normally our drafts have a very defined beginning and end because there aren't that many options. Today's was a little different. I feel like there's a million different chips out there that we could go to. And I wanted to hear what Midwest Randy's favorite chips are. Randy, did we miss anything?
Yeah, well, you missed a lot. Oh, his mic's not.
Oh, he's got a hot mic? Oh.
Oh,
Randy, can you just relay your picks since the mic is buzzing?
Honey barbecue twist Fritos.
Honey barbecue twist Fritos.
Never had a
those
twisted Frito.
are legitimately terrible.
Actually,
Those are amazing.
Those are terrible.
if you're going to go with a Frito variety, I like where Randy's head's at.
Those
for
are
this.
like that's a trash chip. No offense.
Much taken.
He says, much taken.
Oh,
Oh, Dylan, you gonna be sick, bud?
I might.
So you'll
Yeah,
eat
no,
regular
sorry, Randy.
Fritos, but you won't hit the honey barbecue?
Sorry, Randy.
What's your problem?
If chili cheese are available, you got to go those over the honey whatever twist. They're like sweet.
The way the chili and the cheese flavors hit your mouth.
The
Chef's
juxtaposition.
kiss.
Oh,
Sorry, Randy.
Ooh.
What else you got?
Sweet and spicy chili Doritos.
sweet and spicy chili Doritos, which if I'm going to go with Doritos, I'm going with those ones over nacho cheese and Cool Ranch.
That's stupid. No offense.
Never been a nacho cheese guy. Cooler Ranch all the way.
Classic barbecue Lay's.
He says classic barbecue Lay's. I'm just Randy right now.
Are people gonna be mad no one took the traditional Lay's potato chip?
No, because if
no.
you're choosing plain potato chips, like
They're
those
so
are
boring.
definitely like, oh, I don't like
Oh,
any of the flavors that
hey.
are available right now, so I'm going to go with the plain ones.
Not trying to add anybody, but is there anything worse that when the company you work for caters lunch and it's sandwiches, and that you open that little box up and it's just the traditional Lay's, and you're like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this?
If
I'm
you
not
go
eating
to
this.
any sandwich shop in the United States and they have chips available to grab or whatever, the Lay's potato chips, like the classic, those are always the ones that are fully stocked because no one grabs them.
Would you rather eat those or baked Lay's?
I'm not even,
baked.
I'm not even going to eat chips.
I'd
at
rather
that
go
point.
regular Lay's than the baked.
I think I would too.
All the Lay's baked chips are the worst. Next to
Oh,
Sun chips.
Randy.
Randy's going to say baked Lay's barbecue?
Jay's hot stuff.
He says Jay's hot stuff. Jay's chips are underrated.
Not
Thank you,
familiar.
Randy. Thank
Sheesh,
you,
your
Randy.
girl's hot as shit.
Not
Yeah, that's
familiar.
definitely a Midwest pick.
I don't know what that is. It sounds great though.
All right, guys.
I can't stop thinking about that dude. You.
Oh,
I don't think you understand how the game's being played,
he's
sir.
down so bad.
I hope for his sake they broke up. like that day.
Oh, you have to.
I hope he took her phone that was in her like wallet on her phone and was like, no, delete this from your phone. You're not coming with me anymore.
Imagine his group chat right now.
Oh, they took him out. They have a side chat going that he does not want to see.
He had to change his number.
Everyone's like, I didn't like her anyway.
He hasn't heard anything from the group chat. He keeps looking down. There's no messages. He's like, oh,
That'd be
what's
even
going
Do
on?
you think he's thinking like, hey, maybe they didn't see it?
Yeah. It's either one of two things.
Yeah, maybe they just didn't even see it.
So wait, just people just show up at Yankee games, do man on the street stuff?
Of course, dude. It's the Yankees.
Okay.
It's the fucking Yankees.
Freaking Gallo can't hit a ball. Save his
Freaking
life.
Mark Teixeira.
It's not
Derek
been
Jeter.
many years. for
Oh,
both of
Tino
them.
Martinez.
All right. Freaking.
Do y'all have?
You guys see that David Cohn perfect game?
Do your wives have celebrity hall passes or like hypothetical ones at least?
We've never described like a hall pass. I know the actors or actresses that she finds attractive,
Right.
but we've never been like, "Ooh, you're hall pass, babe." Do you do that? Am I making fun of you right now? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
No, I think Brittany's list might have to be reshuffled after watching Top Gun last night, though. I'll tell
I
you
think
that.
I think my list might need to get reshuffled after watching Top Gun.
Sheesh.
It goes Miles Teller, Glenn Powell, and then what's her face? Jennifer Connelly.
So Glenn Powell though is traditionally more handsome than Miles. Miles has kind of an edgier look, right?
Sure.
Do most women
He's
more
got more of
women
a
find him
boyish,
attractive
charm
or
to
Miles?
him, I think.
Okay.
Google says he's 6 feet tall.
Is he the hottest Glenn?
Who?
Glenn.
No.
He's not.
Is he the only hot guy named Glenn?
There's got to be another hot Glenn out there somewhere.
There's a skier, Glenn Plake, but he's not traditionally hot. He just has a mohawk. I think
Some
mohawks
people
are
like
hot,
that.
though. Shout out Glenn Plake.
Seriously, hold
I
on.
don't
I gotta
know.
find famous Glenn.
Glenn
Hot
Close
Glenn.
is
Not-
hot.
not
Glenn
Tom
Close is
Green.
hot.
Not Glenn from the Tom Green show.
What about
What-
Glenn Danzig?
hot guys
Okay,
named Glenn.
Glenn Danzig. Okay. Shout out to all the mothers. Famous Glens.
What Glens did you find, Dave? There's no hot Glens on that list.
This is unbelievable.
So yeah, he's the hottest Glenn.
Glenn Close.
Famously not a guy.
Well, no.
We just
Correct.
said his hottest Glens.
Fair enough.
Glenn Campbell in his day. Okay. Well, that was a dumb way to end the pod. Thanks, Dave.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow on the Patreon for Worst Of. And if you're not Opto, you should be. But we'll see you Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.